Hello, parents and guardians. Today we did have open house. However, 30 minutes is not a long enough time to get through everything. So you can save this video as like a reminder or something that you can go back and rewatch if you ever get stuck or you forget how to do something. But Miss Dawson and I are so excited to meet you guys virtually or at open house. Hopefully you'll come in, but if not, we understand and we can't wait to see your little kiddos. We're so excited. So when you came to open house, you got a purple folder. On one side on the left, we have papers that need to be returned to us. One of those papers is an Infinite Campus paper. So if you have any changes or anything that we need to know, you need to fill that out. That has your child's picture at the top. Also, there's a pink form, which is for the lunches, if you don't care to fill that out. Now, the biggest question is, well, how do I get those back to school? You have the option where you can mail it in if you want. And at the end of this video, I will show you how to take pictures of documents and scan it, and you can email it to us. But that will be at the end of the video if you have an iPhone. On the other side, we have labels for your kids. These need to be kept in a safe place, somewhere where your kids can see those and access those quick. These are your username and passwords. Um, some of these, if there's ever a problem, just let me know and we can fix it, or Miss Dawson, and we can fix that for you. There's also instructions on how to join Google Classroom that we're going to go over. Miss Butman, who is awesome, that's your math teacher, she puts your multiplication facts in there and a place value chart for you guys. There's a dojo letter that's very important that you sign up and that you check daily. That's for parents. And it will have the code, and that's an app on your phone. If you need the code or you can't join, let me know. That's very important. There's also an iExcel form for your paper for your student, and it has their username and password. iExcel is like a supplemental program online that we will use to reinforce the content that we're teaching in class. So it's an awesome program. We have some virtual learning rules that your kids need to go over, and then a first day letter. Of course, today is our open house and trainings and our orientation to Google Classroom. On Tuesday, your child will be doing a Google Meet with us. This will be our first time together, and it will be at 10 o'clock. So that's Tuesday, and then they will have an assignment in ELA. But check your other classes just to make sure you don't have anything due. Um, on Wednesday, we're going to be getting to know you through activities in our ELA Google Classroom again. And on Thursday is when we will actually start work for every class. So Thursday's a big day. Also, it will go over AR. We're requiring all fourth graders to earn 10 AR points by October 14th, and this will be part of your grade. So there's a letter in there explaining that, and you can read books online. Ms. Osborne has a link if you want to come on Fridays to check out books, but you have to do it by Wednesday, and your username and password is on your um, little yellow sheet that we gave you. So check that out. And there's all kinds of links on our website that we'll go over in a minute to check out books or read books online. And there's also a Google Classroom cheat sheet that is in your folder. And you also, at open house, you got a whiteboard. Miss Butman will be using those whiteboards, or you may use it at home or during the Google Meets. You can write on that and erase it. What we use for an eraser is an old sock. So if you have an old sock, you can get that out and use it for your whiteboard. And also, we have some goodies for you guys. So Let's get started. So this is a slideshow that we are going to show you at open house in case you weren't here. Um, Google Meets are not mandatory, but we will have Google Meets every Tuesday and Thursday. Miss Butman, your math teacher, will have a Google Meet at 9 o'clock on Tuesday and Thursdays, and we will have a Google Meet on Tuesday and Thursdays at 10 to 11, uh, going over ELA, social studies, and science. So if you can join us, if you have question and answer, that's the time to pop in. You don't have to be there at 10. We will leave it on from 10 to 11, so pop in any time that you need us. Um, Attendance will not be taken, but we will use how you participate in class. So if you do an assignment for that day, you were here. So that counts in Infinite Campus where we take grades and where we take attendance. It will be recorded in there. So it's very important that you do your work and you show up. Um, there will be daily due dates. Every assignment is due by midnight every night, and each day that it is late, we will take off 5 points. And you will have grades in Google Classroom that you can keep up with. And parents, you can download the Infinite Campus parent portal on your phone, and each time that Miss Dawson or I enter a grade, it'll give you an alert on your phone. That's how I keep up with my own kids' grades. And if you need the code to get started on that, you can call the office and they will give you your student ID. All assignments will be on Google Classroom. There's no paper copies during this virtual learning, so everything will be posted on a Google Classroom. And we will post videos for you. It will be any of the fourth grade teacher. You won't just see Miss Dawson or myself. You will see Miss Butman, Miss Hibbs, or any of the other teachers. So it's not just us, but I promise that we're all doing the same exact thing. Our website is going to be your new BFF. So to access our website, you can click on it here, and I'll send this slideshow as well. But you will click on this, and it will take you to Miss Dawson and my homepage. This will be your new BFF. So students, what I want you to do is once this pops up, I want you to go to the top. Let's see, and will see a star right here. I want you to click on it and it will say add to favorites or edit bookmark. And I want you to put it in the folder bookmark bar. And if you press done, now you will see it up at the top of your screen. So mine is already on here, but it's right here. So students, when you need our website, all you have to do is it's right here now. It's on your favorites bar. Okay, all you have to do is click on it and watch. It will take you there. So this is our welcome page, our home page. And parents, it's very important that you check out our slideshow right here. This has everything that you need to know about our classroom. Okay, everything you need to know to expect about virtual learning. Also, there's a slideshow over here about Miss Dawson and myself, so you can click on these and meet your teachers. And this is just a little bit about ourselves. At the bottom, you will find my email along with Miss Dawson's and a link to Class Dojo as well. Now, if you click on the communication link at the top, it will have our email again. It'll have Class Dojo. Class Dojo is an app on your phone again. Parents, we will use Class Dojo more than email. We probably will not use email at all to communicate with you guys. So I would recommend that you check this daily. Every day I would check Class Dojo. We send announcements or reminders or pictures. Updates on Dojo are very important. So make sure that you are signed up with that. And then it will have our Google Meet on here too. Now, it will have the link down here, so you will click join and it will take you to our Google Meet. Remember, those are on Tuesday and Thursdays. Now, if your child would like more help, like throughout the day, they won't go through this Google Meet. I will have to send them another link, but that's real easy to do, and um, we'll send that to them. So they won't use this one if it's just me and your student doing a Google Meet if they need extra help. So this is for Tuesday and Thursdays only. And then Miss Buttman on her homepage as well, you can access that through, and I'll switch slides. You can go to our homepage, Bardstown's homepage, click on Bardstown Elementary School. Then you will go click fourth grade, scroll down toward the middle, and then you will find Miss Buttman's site right here, and then scroll down to the bottom, and Miss Buttman's page is right here. Now, kids, again, I would go up to your star, click it, and I would add Miss Buttman's page to your favorites as well. That way you can access her Google Meet link for math for Tuesday and Thursdays at 9 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to go back to our homepage, and at the middle after the Google Meet is our Google Classroom page. Now you will find more about Google Classroom in the tools and resources page, and we're going to set you up with your classes in a minute. Also, Google Hangouts is what your child will use to message Miss Dawson, myself, or Miss Buttman. Our office hours are going to be from 8 to 3:30, Monday through Friday. Anytime you need us, just message us. Now, after that time, I will be at home with my 4 kiddos and my husband. So I may check it if I see it on my phone. If not, I'll try to check it before I go to bed. But please know that we go to bed early at 9:30, so don't message us after that because you'll wake us up, and I'm sure that you'll be asleep as well. So from 8 to 3:30, you can message us anytime you want with Google Hangout, and we'll show you how to get on there in just a minute. So the next tab is schedule and expectations. Um, so this goes over some more things. Remember, our Google Meets are Tuesday and Thursdays at 10. If you have questions and answers, student expectations, you don't have to get on at a certain time. There's no set schedule. So you do your work when you're able to. Also, it goes over attendance again and the videos, and Google Classroom is now your other BFF. And our last page is tools and resources. Now, this will have all the links. This will take you to Google Classroom. This will take you to Google Meet, where we meet with each other on the screen. Google Hangout is where we will message each other if you need the teachers, boys and girls. And Dojo, you can click this link, parents, if you have not joined. Now at the bottom, it's broken down in a subject area. So we have some links and resources for you for English language arts, that is reading and writing, and it will have your Google Classroom code in case you need that again, which I hope you don't after we get you logged in. And here are all kinds of links. Here's AR Test, where you will go to access your AR test. Vocabulary, we'll use that often. Kentucky Virtual Library, you can go here to get books. You can go to BES Books right here, and Epic, and Brain Pop, and so on. And there's some science resources, social studies, and then math with Miss Buttman. Okay, so that is our home page. So go here anytime that you need a link or you need to go back and look at something, okay? So now that you've logged on to let's go back here to our slideshow. So Once you log on for your Chromebook, you should have your username and password. If you cannot log into your Chromebook or your device, let us know. And here's how you get on. Last year's kiddos, it's the same username and password. Don't forget to do your first dot last name at stu.bardstown.kyschools.us, and your password is your lunch number with your first name. So if you go by a different name, it may be that name. Like my son, his real name is William, so he would use William and not Bentley. Let's go back. Okay, so here is, if you're new to the district, hopefully your username and password is correct on your a little yellow sheet. If not, let us know, okay? So here's how you join Google Classroom. This is the most important thing. So when I log into Google, it will look like this. And if you need to sign in, it will say sign in to Google. So then you're going to write your email and then your password. And then your screen should look like this. I know I'm logged in if there's a picture to the right of you or your initials. Now, very important. If I say waffle, I'm talking about these little dots right here. Those are all your apps that you have when you log into Google. So click on your waffle and I want you to go to Classroom. Classroom is where all of your work will be posted. Now, what you're going to do is once your Google Classroom pops up, you may have classes in there, you may not. But these are my classes, so you might not have this many or you may not have any at all. So what you're going to do first is you're going to go to the plus sign at the right hand corner that looks like this, and it says create or join a class. So you're going to push it, and then you're going to push join class. And then you're going to enter your code. Now, mine's going to look a little bit different than yours. Yours will look like this. Join class, and then it will look like this, and you're going to enter your codes. You will have 4 classes to join. And right now, I'm going to show you your codes for your classes. You're going to join math with Miss Butman, reading, science, and social studies with Miss Dawson and myself. Now, I'll leave those up for a minute while you push all of those in. Once you join, go back and you're going to click this little at the top left-hand corner and go back to classes, and then you do the same thing again. Now, your class should have popped up. It should say, let's see, it should say for science, Evelyn Dawson. It should say for ELA, Evelyn Dawson, and you should have 4 now. 4 classes popped up. So here's your codes again. Now, you will have related arts, except this is an enrichment class. So once you get finished with all of your work, um, this is an extra, but I encourage you to still do it. They've put a lot of time and effort into your classes, and when you go to it, it's like a choice board. So if you want to see Miss Osborne, you click on Miss Osborne. If you want to see Miss Paolina, you click on her. Miss Amber, Miss Aldrich, Mr. Best, click on those, their pictures, and it will take you to their activity for the week. They will post a new one every week. It's really, really cool. And this will be posted under English Language Arts, and that will be weekly. So if you have any questions about that, let me know, okay? So hopefully you've got your 4 classes into Google Classroom. So where do I find my work in Google Classroom? So if you want to check your assignments, I'm going to show you a video on how to do that. So yours will look like this. Now we will teach you another way to turn it in. So I would recommend you view your clipboard when you get onto your classwork at the top. So if it says missing in anything, then you need to do that work because I will count it as a zero. And remember, every day that it's late, it will be 5 points off your grade. So that's like a checklist that you guys can use to make sure that you are doing your work. So that will have all your assignments on there. So go to classwork and then your classwork tab, which is in the middle. And mine's going to look a little bit different because I'm a teacher. So you will have that little clipboard up here that says view assignments and then a list of what you've done or haven't done. Okay. Now, the next one, let me see. Okay, the next one is how do I turn my work in? Now yours is going to look a little bit different than mine. Yours is going to have, now I'm going to show you a video of a guy or a teacher. He's going to teach you guys how to turn it in, okay? Because mine looks a little bit different than yours. So your child, when they open an assignment, it'll make a copy for them and it'll say John Smith and it'll say the assignment name. I would not get your child to change the name of it. I would just keep it as is. So when they turn it in, we'll know that John Smith, that's his paper. So do not rename any of your assignments once you make a copy unless we tell you to. Noah. Very important. So it's very important, boys and girls, that you click turn in because if you don't click turn in, we don't get it. So don't forget to turn yours in. Not share it, click turn in. Watch him. Now, parents, you may use this as well. So, like if you are at work all day and maybe grandparents have your child, or maybe they're with their older brother and sister. If you know that your kid did not do their best on their work, you can click unsubmit and go back and have them redo it. Now, you can always look at their work by just clicking on it once your child, or you go back to the assignment list, you get on it, you look at it and say, oh, that's not good enough. You click unsubmit and you can make them redo it. Now, sometimes if I get an assignment from your child and if it's not good and I know they can do better, or maybe they just didn't understand it and they got a low grade, I can give it back to them to redo it. And if I do that, I will make sure that your child gets it and they know how to get it and they can redo it and submit it again. Hope that makes sense. If not, let me know. Okay, so let's go back to our slide. So make sure, boys and girls, that you always click submit or turn in. Now, the next one is our Google Meet. This is how your child will connect with us Tuesday and Thursdays. Again, you can access this through our homepage. Go to Tools and Resources, and then our Google Meet link will be right here. And you can go to Miss Buttman's math page as well, and it will be on there. Her Google Meet link is on hers as well. Now, if you don't want to access it this way or that way, or if we do a one-on-one Google Meet with your child, again, they can go to Google, the home page, click on their waffle, and the Google Meet will be right here in the middle. And then I can give your child the link and they can just join it. That will be something that they have to learn how to do. It's really easy. Your kid probably knows more than we do. So we'll get them help through that way if they need a conference or a Google Meet with their teacher. So that's another way. And also, I would put Google Meet up there as well on your favorite bar again. So go to Star and then click Done and add it to your favorite bar. That way you can go back up there and access it easily. I would also do that with your Google Classroom. I forgot to tell you that. So go back to your Google Classroom where it has all your classes. Go to Star and then add it to your bookmark and click Done. Okay? So that is your Google Meet link. That's where you will have a conference with us or meet with us for the question and answer. Now, for our Google Meet, we do have expectations, and we will go over those on our first Google Meet, which is this Tuesday at 10. We'll go over the rules and expectations. Um, the main thing that I see when we do Google Meet is they need to make sure that they have on appropriate clothing. They are engaged with us. They're not staring off or they are playing their video games while they're on their Google Meet. Those are the main things that we see, or they're doing the TikTok. So make sure that they're focused, they only see us, and they are ready to start. Also, kids, you can message Miss Dawson or myself or Miss Buttman throughout the day using Google Hangouts. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google again. You're going to go to your waffle and you're going to find where it says Google Hangouts, which is right here, and it will take you to your Google Hangout. And what you can do is I have some already messages already on here. So you're going to click message. And if you want to message Miss Dawson, you're going to put Anne Marie. And if you start typing it, it will pull up. So I'm going to click on Miss Dawson. And over here, it will start a message. And you just click hello. And then maybe you're answering or you're stuck on something. Maybe you want to say, hello, could you help me with the science quiz for today? And then all you have to do is click enter, and it will send it to Miss Dawson, just like that. Or you can message me. All you have to do is type in Tabitha and .Edlin, and it will pop up. Or if you want to message Miss Butman about math, make sure you click Katie Butman, Katie.Butman, click on it, and then your message will pop up here too. And if you want to exit off of your older messages, just click X, and then you can do that as well. Okay, so that's another option that we could do through Google Hangout. And what I would do again is go to your star and add that to your favorite bar and click done. Okay, so that's how you will message us. Remember, 8 to 3:30. We will check it all the time. I will have it up on my computer just like Miss Butman and just like Miss Dawson. If you text us through Google Hangout past 3:30, remember we're at home, so we may not respond instantly, but we'll try to respond before we go to bed. Okay? So let's go back. So, and then our last one is for parents. Parents, remember at the beginning of the video, I showed you the Infinite Campus paper and the lunchroom form. So if you need to scan those in and you have an iPhone, this is a video on how you take a picture and how you upload it through email. So if you need this to scan something, the kids probably won't ever use it. They may, but I doubt it. But if you need to scan a paper into us, this is how you would do it. So hopefully, we have answered all your questions, and it's a learning process for us all. Parents, we want you to know, and guardians, that we are your biggest cheerleaders. We are rooting for you guys. We're so grateful for your help. We're so excited to see your kiddos, and even if it's through a screen, we're still going to take care of them. We're still going to love them. And we're going to make sure that they get all their academic needs, social needs, emotional needs. Um, we are their teacher and we're there for them, just like you guys. And we want you to know that we're all going to stay positive. I know sometimes technology doesn't work out the way we wanted, or there may be some hiccups along the way. But just let us know. Reach out to us. You are not bothering us. If you want to call our cell phones, you can. Google Hangout, Dojo, you are not bothering us. Um, Anytime you need us, feel free to, and we'll try to answer your question as much as we can. This first week is getting on the computer and getting familiar with it, so it may take a little bit of grace on both ends. We understand. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Again, we are so excited you're here with us, and we welcome you guys to fourth grade. And if you need us, let us know. Bye, guys. Thank you for coming in.